Sleeping Dogs from 1977 is a powerhouse New Zealand-made full feature that put the country's filmmaking credentials on the noticeable movie-making map, and also catapulted both its director Roger Donaldson and lead star Sam Neill into Hollywood careers. Donaldson went on to make Hollywood hits such as The Bounty, Cocktail and Species. And of course the mercurial Sam Neill is well known and has been hugely popular the world over for many decades now, with over 130 movie credits to his name. Not bad for a guy who actually was born in Omagh, County Tyrone in Northern Ireland, to an English-born mother and New Zealand-born father, before moving to New Zealand at the age of about 7 back in 1954. Here in the attention-holding Sleeping Dogs, we get to see a magnificently raw performance from a skinny young Sam Neill in the role of Smith, a regular guy who gets inexplicably caught up in the political unease of 70s set Auckland, New Zealand. The working class unions are at odds with the government, as wages and supplies are rationed over the Middle East oil supply situation that has arisen. The Prime Minister states that they will not be held to ransom, but also that within his own government they will meet force with force against the unions and New Zealand's people. Times are bleak, tensions are high, and the whole volatile situation is on the brink of igniting as a guerrilla faction rises up. Sleeping Dogs shall no longer just lie down. One regular day, Smith decides he needs to get away from his routine life and ups and leaves his estranged wife, leaving her with their 2 young children and heading off on his own to rent a small uninhabited island just off the shoreline of his hometown mainland. He trades his car for a small outboard motor-driven boat and even has a dog thrown in as part of the non-negotiable deal to keep him company during his self-imposed isolation. A local guy named Cousins helps him with provisions, including one day leaving behind a rifle and a bag of bullets in his boat, before winding up dead and leading to Smith having an unannounced team heavy-handedly visit the island in the form of the military police. He is arrested and charged with murder and possession of firearms and supplies, along with association to individuals recognised as being politically active against the government. Serious stuff indeed. Smith pleads his innocence though, but is thrown into a rat-infested holding cell on the mainland and unnervingly told that within 2 months he shall be tried, found guilty and sentenced to death by firing squad. Stunned and adamant that he is innocent, Smith has no other choice but to take flight. With an opportunity to escape, custody comes up during his transportation by car to the courthouse. He flees to the countryside to piece his life together, but of course further trouble finds him and he gets drawn deeper into the political unrest that is ever spilling over, with violent consequences all around. Taking refuge as a handyman at a remote, ramshackle motel, Smith is met by a friend and acquaintance who just so happens to be a part of the guerrilla faction. And when a unit of brought-in American soldiers, led by an ass-kicking colonel, played with belligerent brilliance by Warren Oates, who sets himself up at the motel with his men as a base of training quarters, things go from bad to worse. Explosive counteraction-wise, and Smith finds himself having to take an active stand, even though the lines of who is right and who is wrong are blurred, and the battle for rights and freedom have been crossed. The movie fast becomes a political powder keg, and the mighty motel shootout is a highlight of practical effects work from Geoff Murphy here and his team. Sam Neill delivers a great range of moody, brooding and intense acting with a realistic aplomb. As all around him, martial law comes into effect, and the picture has a tangible vibe of when war comes home and tomorrow when the war began. As this insightful yet poignant drama delivers an earthy, organic realism, with Smith set up like Ned Kelly to take a bloody fall. High drama, chase and elude capture feverishly playing out in the later stages of the film. This is a down-to-earth movie with no Hollywood trappings, just a daring tale based upon the book Smith's Dream by author Christian Carlson Stead, telling it as it is. The storm tactic engage all closure amidst the stunning countryside backdrop and forest-dense hillside area region as a real blood and thunder Butch and Sundance stand about it. Thumping action and 70s soundtrack tunes playing out together in a fight for both cause and survival. Sleeping Dogs is an intensely provocative 6.5 out of 10 viewing engagement, given a new and welcome lease of life to Blu-ray under the Arrow Academy release label here. Special features, of course, to check out after the main feature include a selectable audio commentary track with director Roger Donaldson himself and lead actor Sam Neill, along with writer Ian Mune. The making of Sleeping Dogs' original 1977 documentary and an updated 2004 documentary giving a retrospective of the movie and its production, featuring interviews with Roger Donaldson, Sam Neill, Geoff Murphy, Nevin Rowe and others as they revisit the area where the film was shot. There's of course also a theatrical trailer with this. If you want to experience a groundbreaking slice of old school New Zealand filmmaking, then be sure not to leave Sleeping Dogs lying around unwatched for too long. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Is pure nutty fun.
Okay.
Bonito.